So we're putting the cladding up, we're cutting it to size. We're doing it like a brick formation, so they're not just all ending in one specific place. They're going to be crisscross kind of a style. But yeah, it's looking good so far. For the cladding of the walls, we have been using this GEOM from B&Q. It's just basic interior tongue and groove double bead cladding, and it has gone up really nicely on the sides, up top and down on this side as well. It is a little bit flimsy, but it's flexible, and it was good to make a rounded edge, as it's not just a flat wall. It has got a little bit of a curve to it, so it has been good in that sense. We used 1.8 metre sheets, 95mm wide and 7.5mm thick. So the cladding is nearly complete on the roof. This is going to be cut out for the roof vent, and then we're going to just finish off the corners. We're going to put a piece just maybe on a slight angle just to finish off the sides to get a nice smooth look. So today we're going to be staining the ceiling. I've bought a wood stain from Screwfix. I have used the Ronseal Trade wood stain, and we're going for a natural oak colour, not too dark. So you can see we've got soft wood on the ceilings, so it should come out a light beige colour. And then what we're going to do first, we're going to put masking tape around the top of the walls and anywhere that I don't want the stain to touch. And then I will be using some synthetic brushes and some cloth just to dab onto the ceiling, and we'll see how we get on with that. On the walls I'm going to be using a white primer and undercoat to seal the wood, and then on top we're going to just be using some white wood paint. And there we have it, the first coat of the wood stain is on. It went on really nicely. It was a little bit difficult, obviously reaching up and the stain dripping down, but yeah, it's covered nicely. That's one coat. I'm going to let that dry. It says it needs 4 hours drying time before you can do the next coat, so I will probably finish with this for today and then pick it up either later on tonight or tomorrow morning, get another coat on there. But yeah, really happy. I hope it dries a little bit darker, or it probably will with the next coat, but it's exciting. Over and out. Okay, so the second coat is finished on the ceiling, so we finished staining that. Now we're going to cut out the hole in the roof for the air vent cover to fit on. So the first step was drawing out the outline. We're now going to jigsaw it out and fit it to it. Okay, so we have jigsawed out an even bigger hole, and the ledge does fit, and it will fit nicely into the gap and more onto the original beams that we glued in. What we're going to do then is build a 2x3 frame over it just to seal the gap. I think that'll be the best option, and just stain that. So we've got there in the end. It should look pretty well finished by the end of it. Okay, so we're going to start priming and painting. So I have masking taped off all the edges of the wood stain that obviously where the ceiling meets the wall. I don't want it to overcross, so we've masking taped all that off around there. And then for the primer, I'm going to be using this cheap and cheerful, no nonsense, quick dry primer and undercoat. So we will do 1 or 2 layers of this first. I'll then be using this satin wood, just basic brilliant white wood paint to go over, and we will see how that gets on. I'll let you know how many coats that needs, but it does say it covers up to 50 metres squared with just this one tin, so I'm hoping to get at least 2 or 3 coats from it. Thank you. So we have given the walls 2 coats of primer so far. I'm going to let that dry. In the meantime, the wood filler on the roof vent frame has dried. I've sanded it down, so I'm going to put a coat of stain on it and see where we get to on that. I'm going to put some masking tape on the actual vent itself so that we don't get any stain on there, but the frame should be the same colour as the ceiling. After that, we'll let it all dry overnight, and then tomorrow we can apply the white paint. Okay, so I've just had to close the doors because it is raining pretty hard as usual around here. We're trying to do it with the inside light that we've got. I'll just do as best as we can. Just get it up. Okay, so that is the first coat for the frame. Probably do another one tomorrow, and then what we're going to do is sand the whole ceiling down and put a nice varnish on it so it really protects it. So that's it. We are done for today. Woo! Okay, so this is 2 coats of the primer. It's been left to dry overnight and it looks pretty well covered and sealed. We're now going to use this Leyland satin wood, so white wood paint. We're going to do 1 layer of this, leave it for probably leave it overnight so it's got a long time drying, and then do another coat tomorrow, and then the walls should be complete. First coat of the satin wood white paint. It's on, it's looking good, it's quite glossy. We'll see how it looks tomorrow and decide whether it needs another coat. We've also put a second coat on the roof vent frame, and that's looking really good, blending in nicely. So it's all coming along. End of part 2. Woohoo! So the walls and ceiling is complete. All dry. I've removed the masking tape. Really happy. Looks good. There's the frame, the roof vent, all nice and stained. Blends in pretty well. I think it looks pretty good. Happy with that. Now we can move on to the next stage. Probably do the floor next. Thanks for watching. Just like to say thanks for everyone for watching. I'm really happy that this stage of the build is complete. We can now move on to the floor and giving the van a good tidy up by the looks of it, because painting can be very messy. If you've got any tips or comments, please leave them below, and like and subscribe. Thank you.